my brain has been like, it's just, maybe it's the quarantine driving me crazy, but it hasn't been moving and ranting about the things I usually do. But I think if I have to rant about something in this video, it would be Unordinary. And if y'all haven't seen Unordinary, by the way, it's basically a webtoon. And essentially, the thing about this webtoon is, I started reading it when I was like in chapter 40s and 30s. So I wouldn't say I was one of the OGs or anything. By that time, I think it was just about going up into the top scoreboard leaderboard thing for fantasy. I don't know. I don't remember. I don't keep track of this stuff. But back then I really liked the series. I especially like Seraphina because, you know, who wouldn't like her? She's just way too cool for everyone. But then, you know, there's just this one instance when, you know, Arlo takes John. Oh wait, crap, I'm spoiling it. Oh well, it's fine. I'll just add that in title of the description. Nobody reads the description though. But so there's that one part where, you know, Arlo takes John out into the fields like a farmer, and you know what happens is that they kind of just go down. It's just a little fight, no big deal. And by that, when I mean no big deal, I mean a big deal because things happen. That's like essentially the trigger for John's insanity. And you know, when he starts, okay, I'm gonna just say one. No, actually, I can't swear. I don't want to swear. Little kids watch this channel. So essentially, he starts complaining to Arlo about the issues that the school is having because he's like, you know, going around tearing down the school system. He keeps blaming everything on Arlo, but like he's the one causing the issue, and that's when like I really lost my respect for John. If I had any for him as a basic human being or human rights activist. Okay, I shouldn't be joking about that. And that wasn't a joke, by the way. But you know, I just lost all of my respect for him at that very moment because I felt like you're the one causing the problems. You shouldn't be going around, you know, complaining. And the biggest problem I had with the comments section was everyone was still like supporting John. And I was upset because I felt like nobody was looking at this from a bigger standpoint. Do these people really like, I was wondering, do y'all realize what like John is actually doing, guys? Like, he is abusing the entire student body and saying it's someone else's problem. Like, come on. He says he hates the system. Like, literally the guy is contradicting himself so hard. And when Sarah finally smacked him in like the most recent chapter, actually the most recent chapter is most recent chapter was John getting angry and stuff after the previous chapter where Seraphina smacks him. I was so satisfied I screamed in the house because I was just like, yes girl, just smack him, because he was not getting what she was saying. And he kept saying, oh, it's you guys' fault, it's you guys. I was like, shut up, bro. Just shut up. Like, actually retarded. Well, not retarded. That's such a mean word. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that. Actually, I did, but, yeah, just ignore that I said that, because that just exposes how bad of a person I am myself. But, you know, I was just, like, so happy that Sarah smacked this guy in the face. I would swear right now, but then again, remember, guys, children watch this channel. I'm not allowed to swear here. Okay? Okay. So, anyway, you know, I just got so mad at when like John was like, did you just smack me? I was like, yes, dude, she just did. She smacked you. She gave you what you deserve. And like there were still people in the comments when I read them, because I always read the comments to see other people's opinions. But you know, I think these days I should just stop caring about other people's opinions and just focus on my own. That's also a really bad thing, guys. You gotta listen to other people if you want to be a good person in this world. But anyway, I was just so happy that Sarah finally smacked him in the face because first of all, he was gripping him really hard on the arm, like, I won't let you go, Sarah. I had one person in this world that I only needed, and that was you. I was like, but your dad, your dad is still alive. He's not dead. Where's your dad? I was like wondering, wait, but John, I was also kind of questioning, wait, but bro, don't you have like a dad who is more sensible than you are and doesn't have anger issues? Like, I think your dad really needs to come in and smack you a little bit, maybe give you a spanking so you understand how to behave. Because somebody like you, John, you lack behavior, okay? And this video, I'm probably gonna clickbait everybody, um make it about Unordinary, just me ranting off my mind while I'm trying to draw. That John really needs some help, bro. Like, everybody's saying, okay, he needs therapy. I'm like, I think he needs way more than therapy. He needs someone to just own him, okay? Like, he needs someone who is able to just smack him in the face other than Sarah. Well, hopefully Sarah does it herself, because I think Sarah is like, she seems like she would be able to do that, but in the most recent chapter, she's literally given up on him, and I was really sad about that because Sarah's been lied to all this time, and people expect things from her. Like, guys, seriously, did you just say that? Like, she is going through some stuff, and she still has like the courage and stuff to go up to her friend that has been lying to her an entire year and tell him, bro, shut up. Like, shut up. Like, it's your fault. You did a lot of the stuff that happened. Like, people can say, sure, Arlo did indeed, like, take him out into a field, maybe smack him a few times, make him snap. But let's be honest, guys. Around halfway when John snapped and, like, started attacking people like a lunatic he is, let's be honest, that behavior is not normal. Like, his father did say, oh, he used to have some, anger issues. He was special in a sense. I'm like, okay, if he's so special, maybe you should have paid more attention into him. And even more, like, John is a lunatic, guys. Okay, John is an absolute lunatic. I don't know why some people support him. Maybe because he's hot or something, but, like, come on, guys. Let's be honest. This is, like, confirming the fact that, sure, abusive books have a lot of problematic males in them, But you know what? If they're hot, they got muscles and stuff, it's totally okay to abuse all the other people just because they're hot. And that's not how the world works, okay? I don't know how the world works that much since I'm still just a kid, but I know for sure if someone is beating the shit out of everyone, no matter the reason or excuse they're using, that's still pretty messed up. And John is the epitome of using Serafina as his excuse. Oh, I just want to protect her, but like, Arlo literally started telling him, you're not protecting her, you're literally just hurting everyone. And he's just like, no, but I'm protecting her. I'm like, boy, just shut up. Like, wake up. He needs someone to wake him up. And maybe, sure, he has PTSD from his old school. But remember, that old friend of his that was with him, she literally told him to stop so many times. Remember, he was attacking random kids, like, randomly, okay? Just because he was mad at some shit. Oh, whoops, I swore. Whatever, I'm swearing full blast now. But, he was... Oh my god, this body sucks. I'm just gonna erase it real quick. But everyone was like, "Oh my god, so bad for him. Only PTSD." I'm like, just shut up, guys. Like, come on, seriously. Literally, if you go back to old chapters, his old friend was telling him to stop attacking random people, and yet we're supposed to support that. Are you seriously saying that? His friend literally told him to stop, and he didn't stop. He was like, oh no, but I'm angry. I'm like, okay, but in this world, if you got angry at your boss because he told you to not steal his lunch next time, and you beat the crap out of him, I'm sorry. If you get fired, you get fired, okay? And John's like actions, that is not okay. It's not okay to be that way. It's not okay to beat people up just because you're angry. Like literally, everyone who like reads books totally okay, come on. There are some people who support villains and you know who I'm talking about if you're watching this video. Okay, but like I was saying, you know, there are villains that have good reasons or are able to convey their, you know, actions and stuff using their own responsibilities, if that makes any sense. For example, Aaron Yeager and John are very similar in a sense, since, you know, technically they're both kind of becoming the antagonists of their own series, of their own stories, right? But the thing about Aaron is that he takes responsibility and like takes action for what he's doing. Sure, maybe what he's doing is not the best thing, but let's be honest, guys. Aaron takes responsibility of the shit he does to people. But John, this guy is like beating the crap out of everyone in his school, and then he's like, "But no, I'm not the one doing this. I'm just doing this." But like, bro, you just said you're not doing it, but like, what are you trying to convey here? Like, how am I supposed to appreciate someone who is just completely like getting rid of their responsibilities because they're so freaking delusional? Like, how could you be that delusional? Let's be honest, everyone. Have you met anyone ever that delusional? Yes, I have. So yeah. Delusional people are always nice to talk to. Am I right? I'm not looking at anyone right now. Anyway, I'm just gonna trash this one. I don't like it. Okay, but like I was saying, um, let's be honest, guys. Do, do any of y'all enjoy talking to someone who is just on crack, probably, maybe spitting out some lies, whatever they want to say, and they just want to contradict you? And that's John right there. John is the epitome of someone who can irritate me to my bones, probably suck a cucumber in the process, and, you know, he just needs, guys, he doesn't need only therapy. He needs someone to wake him up. And to be honest, if I was Sarah, I wouldn't even smack him or even talk to him. I would just straight up ditch him, cause sure, yeah, come on, yeah, sure, John is suffering PTSD, whatever. But can I just bring up again, once again, that what he did to his old classmates? Like, the only reason why they even teamed up against him was because of this hideous actions that he was doing to his classmates. Like, what can you possibly say to justify the actions of this boy? You can say yes, PTSD. You can say yeah, they all teamed up to. But remember what I'm saying, guys. If you look back in old chapters, you'll notice that there are so many people. Remember, there are a lot of people teaming against John, right? He beats all of them like near death, like hospitalizes all of his classmates, and that itself is ridiculous, because that really shows you how much of a lunatic he is. And also because, like, that friend of his, that green-haired friend of his, we don't even know her name, but she keeps appearing in his memories. Like, literally, in the flashback, she told him to stop, and he kept saying, "But I thought you were on my side." John is a manipulative little bitch. Okay, guys, let's admit that. Manipulative people will do that to you. They will say you are something because they like to twist your words. John is that type of person. So I don't know why people are supporting this. Even more, he's running away from his responsibilities as someone who is a high power class. Sure, he did say, "Oh, but in Unordinary, they said there is no power class. The strong help the weak." But John, in the most recent chapter, you completely contradict yourself. You said Unordinary, that book is just shit. Everything in that book is just shit. Literally, this book caused Serafina to get in trouble with the authorities. This book caused so many issues, not just in your society, but with Serafina, the one friend that you thought was on your side. And even more, she was on your side, sure, but this entire time you've been doing things to make her life worse, ever since that moment you gave Unordinary to Serafina. And by the way, if y'all are not interested in watching me draw random things, I suggest you exit the video because the only interesting thing that will be coming out of my mouth is me completely smack talking John, curb stomping him, maybe drop kicking him, possibly because I just need to get all of these hateful feelings for this character out, man. Because this is how much I do not appreciate him as a person. And it's pretty extreme if you can't already tell. So, next part I want to talk about is John's overall reaction in the past 2 chapters. For all I know, I probably won't, I don't want to, for all of you John lovers out there, if you made it this far, I don't know what you're doing, man. Like, I have been curb stomping your bae this entire time, but, you know, I'm not adding a disclaimer to this video because, you know how it is. Most people, they got something to say, and they won't listen to your disclaimer even though you say, oh my god, well, anyway, the point is, people will listen to what they want to listen to. It's called selective hearing, or selective reading, depending on whether it's physical text, virtual text, or overall verbal memory, I guess. I don't know what it's called. I'm not some type of genius scientist. But the point is, I'm not adding a disclaimer to this video, guys. Like, let's be honest. Some people are just not able to accept things. And that's going to be the people hating in the comments. Because I'm curb stomping their favorite character. Or maybe, I don't know. And yeah, y'all can make up counter arguments. I'm willing to listen, so I'm not gonna curb stomp you if you make a counter argument. But if I type a 2,000 word essay back to you stating why my opinion is superior to yours, then I mean, your choice. You can reply if you want. You can dislike if you want. I don't know, but I am very like extreme about all my opinions. So when I'm like on a rant, that's probably because I've thought about the issue for a very long time, or maybe it's just come up all of a sudden. But you know, I've been like just curb stomping John for like the last probably 2 months since he started acting like an absolute trash. Like, okay, like an absolute annoying little piece of shit. Because let's be honest, guys, nobody likes an annoying little piece of shit. Which includes myself, but we don't talk about that. But yeah, I don't condone John's actions, if you can't already tell from the video so far. I think I've made it pretty much obvious that I don't appreciate his existence at all. Yeah, I don't know what else to say, guys. I mean, I've said so much. If you need more evidence, I can make a whole entire well-made video, but that would depend on whether I feel the effort and need to, you know? I'm also deciding, probably gonna make like a Tower of God tier list video soon, when I have time. But overall, overall, I don't really think I would have that much time in the next month, mainly because I'm working on other projects. And because online school exists, but that doesn't take that much time if I do it quickly and in one day, which I usually do. Unless some of my teachers like to block us from assignments, which happens a lot. But yeah, this was the entire video. Just okay. So the first 5 minutes was like me being a normal person, but afterwards it was just me curb stomping John. So I will probably add timestamps at the end of video, not at the end of video, in the title of the video, and also the comments overall. Mainly because the first 5 minutes of the video is not interesting. It's just me curb stomping this webtoon character that I think can suck a cucumber for all I care, because he deserves to suck on this weird vegetable. So yeah, I mean, oh my god. But yeah, I'm just gonna finish drawing this eye because that's like the only productive thing I have done throughout this entire rant video, I guess. I have no idea. But I don't agree when it comes to uh actually I mean, would y'all say this is an unpopular opinion for me to say that I really hate John? I don't think that's an unpopular opinion. I mean, most sensible people would realize how much of an idiot he's being, but of course there's a lot of non-sensible people, so I need everyone to start preaching, okay? I'm kidding, by the way. People can think what they want to think. Just like how people can curb stomp me in the comments. And I'm literally gonna use this rant as like a clickbait title, so you can't stop me. I mean, stop me if you want, I guess. I mean, but would you really want to? I'm such a sweet person, am I not? Honestly, guys, come on. Why would you want to curb stomp me? Okay, don't answer that question. Wow, that eye looks very pink. What the heck? Oh, right, I made it pink. Whoops, I forgot. Let me just make this little weird dot eyebrow thing pink as well, I guess. I don't really know how to color eyes properly, so I just kind of use watercolor, dab in a little. Okay, that's way too much. That's not a little. Dab in, and then you layer on some more color. But if y'all have any like opinions and stuff in the comments, if you even made it this far in the video, thank you for watching this video. I'm surprised anybody would want to watch like 30 minutes worth of me like just hating on somebody so hard, and this somebody is not even a realistic person. He's a character of a webtoon. If y'all haven't read webtoon, I recommend it. I don't like it that much as like people overrate it, I guess. I don't know, but I still follow it mainly because I want to see John get curb stomped by everyone. Um, don't tell him I said that. I don't need him arriving at my house and curb stomping me too. But you know, if y'all hated this video, give a dislike. You can do what you want, okay? If you like this video, I don't know, do something, support my channel, share this video, drop a like in, make that like button blue. I don't know. Guys, come on. Don't ask me such difficult questions. Okay, why am I talking to myself? That is so creepy. What the heck?